Alright, what up guys? gdoggcasey here, bringing you another StarCraft 2 match. Let's get this started. And I told you I wasn't going to bring you any more of ZvZ, well at least not anytime soon because I gave you 3 in a row. So this time we're going to have a ZvP. My opponent in the top left corner on Shakura's plateau is going to be sPliNterTgO, and he is the red Protoss spawning up here, and obviously me is the blue Zerg spawning in the bottom corner, having an issue. I'm actually going to blame that on lag, and that's actually, like, I actually mean that, because I did click this and go to click over here for the rally point, but I don't know, like, it was kind of lagging and it didn't really work properly, so whatever, not a big deal. But this is actually my worst matchup by far, and it's kind of funny because before, when I played Terran, it was actually my best matchup. I don't really have too much problems beating a Protoss with Terran, but with Zerg, I don't know, it just doesn't really happen all that well for me. And we can take a look here. It looks like my opponent will be going for the Forge Fast Expand, or at least feigning, or at least getting the Forge down first. Probably going to place it here or here. And, you know, he could be setting up for maybe a Cannon Rush, or just going with a basic Forge Fast Expand. There's the Forge there. And me, I'm going to be going for an 11 pool because one of my favorite StarCraft 2 casters, StarCraft, he plays Zerg. He's my pretty much my favorite to watch, and he goes with the 11 pool against Protoss, so it's something I've been trying. Although I didn't really strictly follow his build, because I also learned from another dude that roaches are pretty good as well. At least in the early game, they're very good for defending zealots. So you'll be seeing me place down a Roach Warren fairly soon after the spawning pool is done. And putting my guys in gas pretty early, mostly so I can support the roaches, and I was going to get roach speed as well, but we'll take a look at that later on. We can see here my opponent is actually going with the photon cannon here. So he is looking like he's going to go for the Forge Fast Expand, which is pretty nice. I mean, it's a very good build. I mean, he's getting his cannon up pretty early, so even with my 11 pool, I wouldn't have had much chance to get very many Zerglings out anyway. You can see the Roach Warren going down here, and why am I on APM? I'm supposed to be here. There's the Roach Warren going down, and he's going to be getting his first gateway as well. Getting a pretty good wall off. I mean, there's still a bit of a gap here, and I think I may be able to slide in here. Actually, maybe not. But he's going to go ahead and close that off with a photon cannon right here. So, 2 cannons for defense, which is something I don't really see the pros doing all that much, but you know what? I mean, it tends to work. I have issues getting past stuff like this. And we can see here the probe waiting for those 400 minerals to drop that Nexus here. Unfortunately, scouting in the wrong spot with my Overlord at first, so I will be sending him in the right direction. And we can see down here in my base getting my Queen. And right now I have, as far as units go, I'm getting my first 3 roaches out now, which will be pretty much strictly for defense. And yeah, so I'm holding off on that extra expansion for now because I don't know, I'm worried about zealots. I'm worried about like a big 4-gate push or anything like that. So you know, it's just not really my best matchup at all. I'm pretty much clueless as to what to do. I'm not even sure if I've won. I think I might have won 1 match against a Protoss opponent. Luckily, I haven't been facing too many Protoss lately, so getting pretty lucky there. But here we go. Finally, the drone's going out to drop the expansion here, and we can see my opponent is getting a pylon here, so he'll be probably going for a cybernetics core, and we'll see what he does after that. He is floating a few minerals, but he'll be ready to drop a bunch of money. There's a cyber core going down there, and right now, not really all that much going on. Getting my little army here just for defense against my hatchery. And if you take a look, you'll notice that my opponent is spending all his chrono boost pretty much on probes, which is a very good idea, especially if he doesn't sense any early pressure. And look, dropping another cannon here, so I mean, he's pretty well defended against early pressure. He doesn't need to be chrono boosting zealots or even upgrades. It's just focusing solely on probes. You can see a chrono boost going down there. And I'm getting a very early lair, and I think this might have been a bit of a mistake here. I'm still not really sure on the right timing for a lair. Again, if you guys have some tips and Well, yeah, just tips pretty much on how to play better. I mean, by all means, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I definitely appreciate it. I'm playing a lot of StarCraft 2 lately, trying to get better, trying to make my push into the silver or even maybe the gold leagues. I've actually beaten a couple gold league players recently, so that's been pretty good for my ego lately. But you can see here, going out with about, how many roaches is that? 8 roaches, and I'm thinking this might actually be pretty good because unfortunately, due to pretty poor scouting, I actually haven't been able to, I don't know that he's got 4 cannons here, so we'll see. I actually was able to see a couple cannons here, so, and this might have been a bad move here, just trying to take them out, but then I realized that there's 4 there, and I probably should have backed away, but I don't know, I pretty much just threw these guys away. Pretty bad move there. Getting the, what is that, the speed upgrade for the roaches. Let's go ahead and take a look. That is the speed, yeah, what's it called? The glial reconstitution? Why don't they just call it a speed upgrade? Who knows, but I think what a major problem with me was in this game was I wasn't droning up, hardly, like, not very much at all. And I don't even have that many units to show for it because my income is so low right now. Take a look at the income tab. I only have 14 harvesters. That's embarrassing. So that could be a big reason why I'm so behind in this game right now. But these guys are rallied and they shouldn't be. I think I should be pulling them back. At least the roach. There he goes back. Yeah, sending my lings out to the Xel'Naga watchtowers. And we'll take a look back at the production tab here. He is getting his +1 upgrade. And I missed the Stargate going down. Where is it? Right here. Dropping down a Stargate and going for some Phoenix play. And this is something I haven't even encountered yet. Look at all these cannons. Jesus Christ. 5 of them. 5 cannons protecting his natural. I don't think there's any way I'll be getting in there anytime soon. And he will be warping in some Stalkers now. And a big problem with me is I literally don't know what I should build against Stalkers. I mean, I thought roaches were good, but apparently they're not really all that good. Lings don't seem to do all that much. I'm not sure. Maybe with the speed upgrade, if I can get a surround on them, they might be pretty good, but I'm not really all that sure. So where did that Phoenix go? He's flying around with his Phoenix here, looking for overlords, I'm guessing. Just waypointed all over the map here. And now he's got 2 of them out here, and he's going to go right into my base. And I know about the Phoenixes. I've seen them from the watchtower. So getting that Evo chamber down. Have I done that yet? It's building. Where did I build it? Oh, yeah, right here. Getting the Evo chamber down and putting my queen here also just to kind of try to scare him away with those Phoenixes. And he's done with his +1 upgrade, and he's still pumping out Stalkers. He's got a decent amount now, looking at 6 plus a bunch here. Dropping down a ton of warp gates. He's on, what is that, 6 + 1, so 7 warp gates. And right now, all I have, especially going for this expansion, I should have done this either earlier or not at all. Earlier, as soon as I found out he was Forge Fast expanding, or not at all. This is too late because I just invested 300 minerals into that. And I could be getting some more units here. And you're going to see these Phoenixes. This one's got 1 kill right now. Where's the other one? Over here. He's got 1 kill as well. So taking down 2 overlords so far. And that's just pretty annoying. Finally getting down the spore crawlers here. And I'm still not sure if that's too much. I mean, usually once he sees 1, they tend to run away. But I don't know. I just like the peace of mind having them. And finally getting a little bit of saturation over here. We'll see these Phoenixes start getting hit and they'll just take off. Going for my 3rd queen, and what's this? Hallucination? Alright. Picking off 1, probably 2. Yeah, he's probably going to get that one also, so that's pretty annoying. Getting my 3rd queen out here, trying to get her across the map over to this hatchery so I can get some good larvae going. And only 5 roaches right now. Let's see the units tab. I only got 5 roaches and 2 lings for defense. And these Phoenixes, though, they're really not going to do all that much except for annoying me with killing overlords that were sprayed across the map. There's a ling here. Should be on the tower. Not going to be too much of a big deal, though, as I do have 1 here, so I'll still see if anything's coming. Queen is finally getting her slow ass over there. Hopefully Getting in some injects there. I think I was waiting for her to get there before I did it. There's an inject. There's an inject. And there's an inject. Don't kill that Overlord! Nice. Overlord survives, and now there's no more Phoenixes left on the map. Yep, no more Phoenixes, but he's got 18 Stalkers, and here comes this massive push of Stalkers. And really, I do see them on the map, so we'll see the production. I'm pumping out as many roaches as I can, but also needing to get Overlords at the same time, and this is like, it's basically it. I mean, I dropped the Spine Crawlers down way too late, and he's just gonna kill these roaches very easily. Getting a pylon here, and another one too for some reinforcements. Queen goes out just to kill herself, and I mean, 12 roaches coming now, but it's just too late. I mean, no matter like what, I'm gonna have like a few come from here, here, and here. They're gonna be all split up, and they're just not gonna be able to do anything. More Stalkers and Zealots coming in now, and this is basically over. I realize that there's not too much I could be doing here. I mean, I have no idea what I could do. I mean, yeah, I just don't know. So anyway, it was a good play by my opponent, though, sPliNterTgO. Very nice execution, as far as I know, of the Forge Fast Expand. I've seen players try it. I've tried it, and it just doesn't seem to work that well for me. Tons of cannons, though. Maybe he didn't need all that much. But then again, if he only had the one that I see the pros do, I might have been able to bust in with my roaches early on. So, very good play by him. And hopefully I can figure out what to do against Protoss, because to this day I'm still pretty much stumped. I've seen some videos on YouTube of like fast roaches, which is what I tried this time. It just didn't really seem to work, because I basically cut drone production, which is bad in any case against any race. So gonna have to work on that. Maybe try to mix in some lings. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. See ya.